Hi everyone, I hope that you're all still sane, that you're all healthy, you're all safe. This is the first video I've filmed in self-isolation and in my quarantine outfit, and I've been thinking for a while about doing the most clicked and the most bought items of the month. If you like the idea of this, give it a thumbs up, and every month I will do the items that I've shared and that I have in my wardrobe that you guys also love and have been buying or interested in finding more information about as well. So I've picked the top 10 from March. I'm going to run through them, and yeah, I just hope you're all safe, you're all sane. I will be continuing with my content through this time and hopefully be a little bit of escapism and a little bit of a positive space. So leave a comment below with how you're feeling at the moment. My emotions have been from high to low on a roller coaster. It can be tough changing up your normal routine, not being able to see loved ones, especially Mother's Day. I did a drop and run with my presents, dropped the presents at the front door, pretty much ran off because I'm not wanting to spread anything, although I don't have anything that I know of at the moment. But let's cut that conversation there, because this video is not about the damn coronavirus. But let's get a conversation going in the comments below and just let me know how you guys feel. I'm feeling pretty positive for this week, and I want to try and put positive. If I could speak, I would like to put positive vibes out there in my channel. So let's see what you guys have loved the most. I've got my phone with me. I am a little bit of an analytics lover. I worked in digital marketing for about 7 years, and I love seeing figures. I always regret not doing maths at school, so maybe I could homeschool myself for some maths and accounting. That might be a way to kill my time, but I've gone through my analytics and I've got everything here. So I'm going to start with the most clicked item, and as always I will do some inserts of me wearing the items. I will style all the pieces together that you guys have been loving in March. Currently inside out, so they're not the best start to the video, but this is the most clicked item and also the most bought item in March, and it is my Topshop Poplin dress. I will leave the Topshop haul linked. I've been wanting to experiment with longer styles for a while, and I love how it is toughened up with a pair of boots. Everything I mentioned will also be linked down below. I know it's the last thing on people's mind at the moment. Buying clothes seems pretty stupid for me to be mentioning it, but obviously going forward into the future and brighter days when we are out and about, I will just leave everything linked down below if you're interested. And a lot of places obviously have sales at the moment to try and boost what they're doing, so you might be able to grab these items a little bit cheaper, but obviously it's going to be the last things on people's minds. But as always, I'm continuing with my content as normal, so you will find everything linked down there. The second most clicked and also second most bought item was from my Nasty Gal haul, and it is this wrap over cardigan, very reminiscent of the Zara one. And I just love a little bit of knitwear, and this is a great transitional spring piece because you're not too hot. And I thought for this video I would experiment with styling it back to front, so we shall see what that looks like in the cutaways. Because I'm going to be using this damn time stuck in the house to experiment with makeup looks. I actually filmed this cheeky eye look for my IGTV this morning, and also to just have fun and play around with styling to take my mind off things. So I might have a whole new look by the time I can venture out into the world. Moving on to item numero 3, which was also happened to be the third most clicked through and the third most bought item. My badass chunky boots from Missguided. I love these as the alternative to the Zara boots that didn't fit me because I'm in between sizes. And when I looked to get links for a Missguided haul video I'll leave on my screen, they had 50% off these bad boys at the time, so they were down to £20, which is a bargain. Might not be that much anymore, but like I said, they'll be down below. And they're so light for a chunky sole, which is why I loved these so much, and I was so impressed with the fit and the quality for them being a lower priced item compared to the Zara boots, which I think were possibly faux leather as well, and they were pretty much 4 times the price. But anyway, moving on to item number 4, and this was actually on par with the second most bought item with the wrap over top, but it had less clicks, and it's a super affordable bag from ASOS, which is reminiscent of the Gucci bags, I think, with a horse bit. We've also got that kind of 90s over the shoulder vibe that everybody's loving at the moment, and I loved how this looked a lot more high-end, and I think that's down to the embossed croc print on the bag. And it's nice to have a brown bag because, as you probably know, and I keep on saying, and I will make sure I film it, I need to do my handbag collection, but lots of my bags are black, but I like this one. And you guys like it too, apparently. I'm thinking that as self-isolation continues, my videos on my channel might get a little bit stranger because I am going a little bit cuckoo bananas already. And the next item is my Atsy boots. I love my Atsy boots. I posted an Instagram this morning, actually, I'll leave it on the screen, saying trainers or boots. Comment below, trainers or boots. I've always been more trainers, but at the moment I'm loving the whole androgynous chunky sole vibe, and I bought these as a birthday treat back in February, and before self-isolation I got loads of wear out of these, and I love how they toughen up a dress because I feel a little bit too feminine and girly in dresses, which is basically why you wear a dress, but I do like to make mine a little bit androgynous, so those boots are great for that. I think Topshop had 30% off the day, 30% off today, but this video is not going live today, but they will be linked. They are heavy though in comparison to the misguided boots when you're holding them, but when you walk in them they're so comfortable. I did not blister once, and I walked around London all day in those bad boys. These are now descending in the order of clicks, by the way, and they've pretty much had the same amount of buys, but in terms of popularity of people wanting to know the information, in descending order. So going down, we have my Topshop sweater. I was going to say knit. We have my Topshop acid grey sweater, which was also in that Topshop haul. Unfortunately, I think this is sold out, and I think that might be the case because people are going to want a lot of comfy clothes and sweaters. Like, I'll leave this misguided one linked as well. But I love it. It's slightly oversized, and anything comfy gets a thumbs up from me right now. Even before being stuck indoors, I was loving more comfortable styles. I'm very inspired by Scandi looks at the moment. I love a Scandi look, so sweaters, sports socks, trainers, a little bit denim. Now moving on to the next item, and it is my Topshop belt. So it seems that you also share my love of Topshop. If I could only shop from one high street store for the rest of my life, at the moment it would be Topshop. I just love everything that they bring out. And this is the leather belt that you've seen me pair with so many things on my channel. Real leather, so affordable. I do still love the Gucci belt if you wanted to invest in something a little bit special, because belts never really go out of fashion, but I just love this one, and I love the fact it's real leather, and I feel like it's going to last me a long time. With wear, I feel like it'll crackle a bit more, and we'll get that kind of vintage effect that I love with accessories. I prefer a lived-in look to a polished look, probably because I'm heavy-handed. I get makeup everywhere. I tend to scuff handbags, which isn't good, is not good. But yeah, I love a lived-in effect. Then next down the list was actually a Weekday Blazer. I do not own said Weekday Blazer, but I do own my own version, which was a men's H&M blazer. So this one was bought in the sale and wasn't available, but it's basically a single-breasted black oversized blazer, my go-to for any kind of jacket at the Mo, and the Weekday Blazer was the closest kind of comparison to that, and you guys have lapped it up. But you can't go wrong with a black blazer. I should probably do a styling video on it. And then we have good old t-shirt. Again, I picked this up in the sale, so I'm not sure if it'll still be available, but it's a cheeky neutral t-shirt. I love neutrals for spring, but we've got this kind of ripped detailing around the collar, if you can see it there. But I do love Topshop t-shirts. I think they wash really well, they're really nice fit, and they're affordable. And a t-shirt is forever a staple in anyone's wardrobe. Then we're down to number 10, the last on the list of the most clicked and the most bought, meaning this is the least clicked and the least bought of the month, but some of you guys have also loved this. I picked this up when I did my denim collaboration with M&S because they have so many new denim styles, and I was so impressed with the fit. They're true to size if anybody wants to try any, and about £19.50 for a pair of skinnies. job's a good one. But I also picked up this bag. I saw it in Who What Web in the black faux leather version, but I went for a cheeky neutral. So they don't have a neutral bag, and it's quite versatile. You can flip it across your body. It's great for going shopping. It's really comfortable, really lightweight as well. I tend to actually sometimes wear it when I walk Brody, so I can have some snacks on the go, a little bit of water, a lot of poo bags, which we'll find in all of my handbags. But that has been number 10 on the most clicked and bought list from March. So if you did like this idea for a video, let me know in the comments below. If you are new or you just watch my videos and you aren't subscribed, which I think is quite a few of you, then I would love if you subscribe to join me on this self-isolation journey, and hopefully I can keep you entertained and take your mind off a few things. So anything you want to see, let me know in the comments below. I will leave some videos on the screen if you want to keep being annoyed by me, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys. Take care, be safe and stay home if you can.